So, to get as much of the story done, unlike the past week, and hopefully we aren't lagging. Hi, welcome back. My name is Lego. I am an new streamer, kind of, an amateur, really, and welcome back to my ddlc. I'm sorry if I sound tired. I'm just emotionally drained, I guess. I have some research to finish, so that's why the stream will be short. Anyways, let's start. We're back to ddlc. So the last time, what happened? Well, a lot happened. A lot happened. Let's see. Well, we have a festival to do, and it's not like I don't know what's about to happen. Maybe if I'm able to buy the new game, yeah, the extended one. But for now, we'll just load our save to Saturday, November 4th, where we are going to be seeing Yuri and helping her with the decorations. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Hi. Um, this I'm sorry. This look. It's. I should delete this. I don't. I'm sorry. Sorry. There was a time it happened and I didn't delete it, but I'm guessing it's spam. Anyways, cause yeah, I'm sorry. I I'd rather promote myself somehow, or at least be found in a way where I'm kind of under under. It's like an underground streamer thing that I'm doing. I think I'm sorry. Anyways, I've been getting increasingly worried about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was already extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom and where I finally meet her. Sayori? Here I go. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a while, have you? Uh, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Siri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sarah smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Lego. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to come here. You wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But it's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why Dora decided to have you come over today. He just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sarah gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Lego. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Lego? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Michael. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care for me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, let go. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sarah's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to escape this punishment. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sarah's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ah, let go. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let go. Sarah isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sarah's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Let go. I... Sarah barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'll better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sarah puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Circle. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm in pain. But your hands are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sarah lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sarah wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this had to be the one where I had other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. Yuri! I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sherry and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Yuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to be having a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri! Goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me, and I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm back. I took a bathroom break. I think I took a while, sorry for that. Anyways, you could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassed. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched your wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of your wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help me with decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, wood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow! I didn't know you planned on being an actor. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I wrote some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, wouldn't you? Yeah, that would be pretty neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or the herbs you choose, you can change the atmosphere of the air itself. You can even permeate it through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, movement, reflection. It's almost like magic. Here takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In this moment, a thin vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful! What kind of wood is that one for? It's jasmine essential oil.
It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for David because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pumps more heavily. Now, do you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yours mouse again, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, you purchased the origami paper I asked you to get. Yeah, I have it over here. We will be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like you to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 200 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut the ribbons of the ribbon. Cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway for the thing. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the classroom. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you would be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Yuri giggles with with red cheeks. Is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's some marker, Lego. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she cuts into her bag once reaches into her bag once and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is unusually beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright? The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of the craftsmanship, the feeling of danger maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I just find it funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting to be into, I guess. But I think it can suit you. Suit you? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? You relaxes her expression once again. Hold on, I need to chat the research partner. I... Sorry, it was about research. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Very carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Lego, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut your skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Gary takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and notices the wound fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri! It's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Oh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a surprising thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Hello. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. I feel like I have to use. Oh, so a mistake. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Lego. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Really get your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut after all. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. That's better than I expected and will be very effective as a birthday thing. Looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online actually. Are you ready to move on to the next test? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablet. That's right. For one of the items, Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. You'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be totally diluted. Man, I wonder what those look like. Taking your advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the paper to catch any paint that drifts, then bring it back to my room. Yuri! Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back over her arm. Hmm? Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, we'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat! What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. He responds with me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides, and so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels so a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, you don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk that much. Because having a friend next to me makes things a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me really happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, putting my hand to bump into hers. Yeah! I'm sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There's droplets of paint on your face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Oh, here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still in Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She recently had half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine olive giving me this busy feeling? Yuri Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation to my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't need to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movement seems clumsier, as if she couldn't focus. I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. Wait, no, I'm talking to my group mate, Kosovo. Whew. They had a project earlier, so her only, her deadline is in 12. We can probably do this. It's just 8:50 right now. We got this. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but it won't take a while, right? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it on in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew! You say that like you're glad it's over. It's hard to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have a little extra time after finishing the work. Well, Spirit thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping you were being more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So? I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things here seems to be a little yes. I understand why. It's sounded like he rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean like this is the last time it can happen, right? Once your packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help somehow. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Hold on. Your fidgets? I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of saved that without thinking. About today, it's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you didn't like going out much. I think stumbled over my words. You simply smiled bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Well, oh wait, that's her. Here takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, am I supposed to respond to that? I forget the chance. Yuri suddenly pulls up. Sayori? Eh? How did I go? Sayori! It's now we weren't. It's okay, let go. I stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sorry, please. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye to her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. You got to, yeah. It makes me really happy that you meet such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears roll down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Lego? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is bleeding in half? There's so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Lego. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Oh man, this is hitting close to home. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden on your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I won't trade for anything else. So even if it takes me an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side so you don't feel any more pain. But Sarah looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Lego. I'm really scared. Are you scared of Sarah? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Scary. It's true, isn't it? And we can start to like you too much. I did this to myself. Lego, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And it's not scary. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I laid my hand on Sarah's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Don't you remember how I said that I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sarah nods. Even if you don't understand your feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. Even though I wasn't writing for you the entire game, I'm sorry, baby. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. And I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we get to continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. There I go. Suddenly, Sarah wraps her arms tightly around me. There we go. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sarah in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I don't want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sarah's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sarah? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would make me be the happiest moment for me. Why? Even now, I hope the wrinkles go away. They're not going away at all, I hope. It's okay, Sarah. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sarah and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, right? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Well, God, whatever face suits you best. Will I go? Ray gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Siri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Siri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of cards when you've told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I see that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to security. I know that I love her and she loves me, but then having so much trouble understanding Sarah's feelings as she is. But even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sarah means by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sarah is the most important person to me. Sarah is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all the days I expected, this would be the one where I'd be walking to school with Siri. But Siri isn't answering the phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the school should be nearly complete. The manager and I painted it dry and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way Natsuki as if Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Yuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Lego! You're the first one here! Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought probably Yuri would be here by now. Monica placed little booklets on each of their desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems for me. In the end, I found her on the poem online and thought Monica would like it and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sari with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sarah told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not really that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Lego. I mean, especially after exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning. You know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammered embarrassed. Did Sir really tell her about that quickly? We're a couple now? I didn't plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, I don't know the full story, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages, each one before distinctly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yuri's poem. It's different from the others we practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you, get out of my head before I listen to everything you said to me, get out of my head before I show you I love you, get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never really finished, it just stops moving. What's this? The point I get a pit in my stomach. There you go. It's gone. This one feels completely different from everything else there is written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get theory, so, alright. Don't take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Answer yourself. I put in my place. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her. Oh, help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. Are you serious? I was knocking at the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry? She really is a heavy sleeper. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Picking her up in her own house. It's really something a boyfriend could do, isn't it? In any case, it just was right. As I observed, room, I knock on her door. Sorry? Pick up, dummy. There's a response. I didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? It surely leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. Oh. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I used to burst the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sarah I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay, right? Why would she do this? How could I be